Hi everybody, Dr. Michael Zdilla, licensed chiropractor. I want to demonstrate a couple easy movements that you can do during your day sitting at your desk, working on the computer, looking at your smartphone that will make a huge difference in your health, how you feel, your energy, decrease fatigue, and at the end of the day you want to not be so tired, right? You don't want to be thinking about the workday, you want to be thinking about life and moving. So I want to go through a quick routine that may help you get those benefits. Okay, so one saying that I like is movement is life. Okay, so once you stop moving, you start dying. It's kind of a fact of life. So what you're doing at the desk all day long is you're sitting and you're just kind of still, right? You look this way, you look that way, you look at the computer, but that's about it, right? And time flies. So the 8 hours you're at your desk seems like 15 minutes. Always consult your healthcare provider before doing these things. If you've had any injuries, surgeries on these areas, then maybe avoid them or contact your healthcare provider. So I'm going to start with the neck, okay? And real simple, we don't want to be like robots. So throughout your day, maybe set an alarm on your cell phone, associate it with some sort of habit that you have during your workday, just like our stretches that we talked about earlier. You want to set up a pattern, right? A habit that you move. So I like just real easy, look side to side. You don't take it all the way to the ends, right? That could actually be something that injures you. So you just want to move, just slow. How many times? There's no real number to do it. You just kind of move. We basically want to put movement in these joints. I like side to side, side to side. I like up and down, just real slow and steady, up and down. A couple times, right? Just to kind of loosen up those joints a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of what I like for the neck. A lot of people like to roll their necks, just like this. If you are going to do that, you want to do just real small little circles. The real big circles can lead to some vascular issues that we really don't want to have happen. So I like just the pure side to side, the rotate, the up and down. Next, I'm going to back up a little bit. I like to roll the shoulders. Okay, so we're just going to roll backwards and then forwards. I'll show you that from the side, backwards and forwards. Okay, how many times? Up to you. We just want to move. We want to get some circulation going in your body. You can do shrugs, up and down, up and down. Okay, this is while you're working. Okay, so you get a certain email, you're just about to reply to it, and you do a couple of these, a couple of these. Just move. You can do things at the same time if you want. Okay, but we want to move. So there was a few articles written a few years ago that talked about how sitting is the new smoking, right? And now everyone seems like they're sitting. So we want to avoid problems. Now this is one of my favorites. Okay, so this is going to kind of loosen up pretty much your back, a lot of the muscles that go up into your neck. It may not feel like it at the time, but it's really good to loosen things up. Okay, and we're going to do punches. So we're going to punch across our body. Okay, so you're going to punch up to the ceiling. Okay, how many times? A few. Okay, 10 to 15. Go right across your chest, just like this. You might feel a little bit of stretch in your back. A couple of these, and then I'm going to punch down to the floor, across your body. Okay, just like this. I'm still at my desk, right? I'm still working, but I'm taking just a little bit of a movement break. That's what you want to do. You want to take movement breaks because movement is life. Movement is life. So once you stop moving, you start dying. Okay, we want to move. Next is the low back. So real gentle twists. You could maybe even throw this in with your punches, right? So I'm moving my back a little bit side to side. You can do a couple leans, right? Just a couple leans. Don't go overboard. We just want to kind of move. And then, I don't know if you guys can see, but what I'm going to do is these are called pelvic tilts. Okay, pelvic tilts. So basically I'm imagining a string going through my belly, and I'm going to pull the string out, so my belly's going to move forward, and then I'm going to flatten my back, right? I'm going to pull that string behind me to flatten my back. So belly out, and then flatten my back. And I'm concentrating on my pelvis, but my belly's going to come up forward, and then it's going to flatten. Real gentle, real easy, just forward and back. Then we have our calves. So I don't know about you, but when I sit for a long time, when I stand for a long time, I get these rings around my socks, right, my ankles. Blood, it settles, it pulls down in your calves. So we want to get that blood back up to your heart. So to do this, we're going to use our second hearts. It's a muscle called soleus, and it's known as the second heart. So what you're going to do, super easy, you're going to, on your tiptoes and down, on your tiptoes and down. So all through the day, I'm typing, I'm checking emails, messages, texts, and all I'm doing is pumping up and down, on my tiptoes into the floor, on my tiptoes into the floor. Okay, what that's going to do, every time you go on your tiptoes, it squeezes your calves, pushing blood up to your heart. And that's what we want. We want circulation. We want to move, because movement is life. Okay? Up and down. So that should help. I'll just go over them real quickly one more time. So neck, up and down, side to side, right? Twist. Okay? And we have our shoulders, rolled shoulders, backwards, forwards. We can shrug, just like this. My personal favorite, the punches, up to the ceiling, across your chest, down to the floor. Down to the floor, you can add in a little bit of twist in your low back, a little bit. Hey, I'm still working, I'm at my desk, right? I can do all these things. And then, what do I have? I have our pelvic tilts, right? So, belly forward, I'm pulling that string, flattening the back. Belly forward, flattening the back. Just real easy. If there's any pain with these, you avoid them. Okay? Talk to your healthcare provider. Okay? And then we have our pumping those calves. So you're just going to go on your tiptoes and down. On your tiptoes and down. That's pumping blood back to your heart. It's going to make you healthier at the end of the day. So, those are real easy movements that will make your life healthier and give you more energy at the end of the day. And that's it. It's going to make your world a lot better. Okay, so try these randomly through the day. If you feel like you've been stuck on a project too long, start to move. Start from head to toe, feet to head, whatever you want to do. Okay? I'm Dr. Michael Zdilla. Visit us at zfchiro.com. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will be back with more information for your enjoyment and to get you healthier.